Alrighty, thanks for coming down, everybody. It's post-race press conference time at the end of the Sydney Motorsport Park 400, and Scott McLaughlin with a very deserved win. Congratulations, Nick Percat. First podium driving as a solo driver in the series, and in race number 250, a podium for Fabian Coulthard as well. So congratulations, guys. Scotty, we'll start with yourself. Great race. You led it from the front virtually, but man, this is the deserved win, isn't it? It was one that you guys really, really earned.
Yeah, well, obviously after yesterday, yes, but also over the Sundays over the year, we've sucked. We've been really, really slow and chew our tyres up, which like we kind of did at the end there. But the car was awesome the whole time, and I can't thank the boys enough. We went a different way with the setup, and obviously our test days worked. But another corner, I think, it was that close that Nick would have got me. So I started losing my front tyres towards the end of the stint, and that was the drama that I had that made me so slow. So I started using my rear tyres to try and turn the car, especially through the slow speed stuff, just to give it a little stab at the throttle, almost like a little drift. But the problem is it chewed up my rears. So I had nothing left at the end. Nick drove an awesome race, and it was cool battling with him the whole race. It was just like DVS days, so it was good fun.
Talk us through that, especially that last half a lap when Nick was getting bigger and bigger in the mirrors. What's it like putting up with that kind of pressure?
Oh man, it's ridiculous. I was so thankful and so relieved when I crossed the line. But yeah, it's tough, and proud of myself, proud of the team for holding on and picking the right strategy and just going with it. There's a lot of teams that switched to soft tyres at the start of the race, and we're a bit worried at one stage. But the safety car obviously helped us, and everyone switched back to hards, and we just got on with it. So yeah, good call by the team. Good, tried to drive as hard as I can with what I had, and it was the result, which is what we've been waiting for.
You seem fairly subdued right now. What's up?
Oh man, it's just a lot of things going through my head. I said to the team, mate, we 2 DNFs or whatever we had yesterday. If we just win one race today, we've got 2 race wins from yesterday. So we made up from yesterday. So I'm actually really not surprised, but overwhelmed that we got this, because it's been bloody tough the last few races.
Well done, and congratulations, Nick, on your first podium as driving your own car. And this was one that's been looming because your form from Townsville right through has been very good.
Yeah, it's a massive credit to really Alex and Ty, my 2 engineers. They've probably shown me a new way to drive the V8 supercar, and it's taken a few rounds to get the hang of it, and Darwin was just absolutely woeful. So we've had a big rebuild, new financial year championship for us. It's the way we're approaching it. And
what is that?
Because it's crossed over the new financial year, start again. It's just a joke we got going on, and it's working out all right. So qualifying's been quite strong, and I was actually quite fortunate. Obviously, not good for JC, but he gave me and Scotty a big gap when he had his issues. So from then, I just kind of looked after the tyre, kept Scotty in sight, and hoped that he would come back to me, and that's what happened.
It's a perfect time to be in form, isn't it, with the next 3 races being as big as they are?
Yeah, exactly. And for me, I've got Oliver Gavin coming out, and he hasn't got massive amount of experience in these cars. So for me to be driving my car relatively well, I'll be able to pass on some actual decent information to him. And we've got a test day coming up, and he'll be here. I think he's here next weekend. So get him over and get him as many laps in the car as possible. The test day won't be about me driving it at all, because obviously the base setup's quite good. So I'll just be kicking back, peeling some oranges, and getting him as many laps as I can. And hopefully we get to Sandown, and he'll go well. He drives a car every bloody weekend. I'm sick of seeing him on Twitter somewhere else around the world driving an amazing Corvette. So he'll be good.
Just quickly, is this you sending a message to the world saying that you're your own race car driver? Any success that you shared with Garth is in the past?
I think it's definitely the past. It was 2011, but he taught me a massive amount, and I've had to change that a lot with the car of the future and the way we set up my car and to make it work for me. So definitely, I think when I went off and did the Porsche thing, that was probably the start of me being my own driver, my own person. And then I'm sure the guys in the team see there's a lot different Nick to what I probably was a few years ago, and I think it's a good one. Very excited, positive. What do the boys call me? Like some crazy puppy in the team, just running around having fun. And it's true, we're living the dream. All of us get to have an amazing job, and I'm just credit to the boys giving me a good car to be able to have some fun out there.
I'm sure Douglas is a very proud dog right now. Well done, buddy.
He would want to be.
Fabian, congratulations. 250 races is definitely an achievement. 10 years in the sport, and what better way to celebrate than be sitting right here in a trophy?
Yeah, it's pretty good. We had to work for it. Lost a lot of time and James dropped all that oil all over the track, lost a few spots and had to fight our way back. But, the car was awesome. I said to the boys, I'm a pretty harsh critic and I was pretty impressed with the car we had. Like Scotty, ours sort of suffered a little bit with front tyres towards the end, which, didn't allow me to quite get to Nick. But, look, I'm pretty happy. We had a bit of a shocker race one yesterday and pretty good to bounce back this way. Sundays hasn't been a strength of ours. To get a good haul of points while some others had a not so good day is, a pretty good day for us.
You still thinking championship?
No, I'm just thinking points.
And points are part of a championship?
They are, but, today and being Sunday, I'm thinking Sundays and I'm thinking points and I'm thinking I feel kind of sorry for those that had a bad day, but I'm happy on the other side.
Nice job. Just quickly from all three, before we throw it to the floor, Ice Bucket Challenge, who'd you nominate?
I didn't think about that.
I was Gary Rogers, Dean Cowlin, and James Moffat.
Moff, okay, fair enough.
He never does anything. So.
I'll let the other guys answer that one at the end. I'll give you some time to think. Let's open it up to the floor.
Scotty, were you a bit down last night with what happened, and what sort of mental attitude did it take today to bounce back and go out and get a win?
Yeah, that's a good question. I was a bit, in some ways, I was a little bit disappointed in some ways. We were really good, looking good there for a podium at least. But the thing with the wheel and stuff, I had to get over that. It was, one of those things where the boys did an unbelievable job and showed how good they were to get my car even out there for the race, to start on pole. There's a lot of things going on. I was standing right there, and it's just a simple mistake that can happen anywhere. And I was a bit gutted, but it spurred me on for today, and I think it's helped me with pole and winning today. It's definitely helped my driving. In some ways, I've just driven as hard as I can, and basically said to the boys last night, I said, nah, let's just throw just going easy or compensating a little bit. Let's just go hard and just play with our car a bit, and that's what we did. It was awesome.
Going once? All right. Fabian, any nominations yet come to mind?
Bridie was supposed to do it, which he hasn't done it, so I can't nominate him. Our major sponsor, Nick Penny, Lockwood, I might nominate him because he's always up for a joke and a fellow Kiwi. I've got a couple of mates in New Zealand, Nick Granger and another guy that lives on my floor of my apartment, Matthew O'Neill.
Nice. Nick?
Oh, I've got... I need to come with something good because everyone I want to get done's going to be done or been done or... No, I'm going to have a think about it. I'll
put it up on Twitter later.
Yeah, I'll formulate something good.
That's fair. Jamie Whincup now leading the championship by 135 points. Sheesh. Frosty's in second. Craig Lowndes third. Shane Van Gisbergen will finish up in fourth. Fabian in fifth. Courtney drops down to sixth. And Scotty, you've bumped up a spot now, jumping Garth into eighth. Still a long way to go. And looking forward to the Pertec Endurance Cup. Thank you.
Thank you.